Open up your sass hole and get ready to go for the trash mess drama. Yeah, we're fully live, mama.
Piss the fuck off because of your life. I'm bored.
It's still very dry down there.
I can't grow up. I'm just Al.
I'm not buying what they're selling.
There you are, sweet baby angel, and here I am. Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and welcome to our final After Mafs live of the week. We've just wrapped up the final episode. If you want the rehash, if you're a Patreon sweet baby angel, it is there for you right now. Lot of me yelling at the telly once again. And if you don't have Patreon, you can sign up. That'd be great. But also, don't worry, I'm probably going to yell at the TV again right now. Let's turn on the chat and say hi to all the sweet baby angels who are out there ready to come join us for all the trash, mess, and drama. What a start to an episode, can we say? It started off strong. No, just the tip. It was bang. Straight in there. All right, got the chats. Let's turn them on. Let's say hi to everybody. Taz is here. Hey, Daddy Angel. We've got Maggie. We've got Jodie's here. Rosie's here from Ireland. Jen Mojo. And I was just listening to Jen's Memo Me. That's why I was a little bit late, a couple of minutes late. I had to check a bunch of Memo Me's. To make sure that I wasn't breaching any YouTube. When I say me, I mean you, but you'd be breaking it on my behalf. Any community guidelines. I'm here day 3 of the UK. You guys are definitely becoming the newest addiction. Oh, Nancy. Finally, someone's addicted to the channel. Hey, Jamie. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got a few things that we're going to get to. Yeah. It was messy, and I had a bit of like, oh, geez, my head was hurting a little bit. I had to try and keep up with all the shit that was going on. Let's quickly get to the poll. Oh, already? Thank you so much.
Super chat.
Nikki, super chat. She even wrote, give Wilko cash. Well, you can, Frank, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. Thank you so much, Nikki, for the super chat. In the chat as well, there is a poll because it's Confessions Week, but you think the experts are doing nothing in their downtime? You silly little sassholes. No, they are busy coming out with more torturous things to make the love lab rats do to each other. And the new one is the phone swap task. And I've got a question for you in the poll. What are your thoughts? Yes, make them swap phones. I love mess. Or it's awful. We've got currently 74% loves the mess and the phone swap, and 25% saying it's awful. Annalyn, 15K subs soon. I don't think I'll ever hit 15K subs. I'm really sorry to break it to you. I just don't think anyone gives a shit about my videos. Apart from you, obviously. I love that. But we're a very special, classy bunch who love trash, mess, and drama. Everyone else is just, they've got no taste. Andy, obviously he's a truck driver. He's in Melbourne tonight. Hopefully just listening, Andy, if you're driving. Blink twice if that's a yes. Hey, thank you to the donations, which you too can donate. It really does help. Thank you to Coop a Loop, who is already a Patreon, by the way, but has decided to donate directly. There is a link in the top of the chat. It really does help. You'll also find this link under all the videos as well in the description. So if you can ever help out, it really does keep me and Rehashed alive. All right, let's get into everything. Oh, and at the end of this, obviously, the Memo Me's that have been approved. Yes, Maggie, you're a very, very, very special bunch of people, just like me. Unhinged, just enough. Just enough. Oh, look at that.
Super chat.
$5 New Zealand dollars. Thank you so much. My first super chat. Love your work. Super chat. Did they do phone swap last year? No. Did they? I feel like they sold it as a new one. Did they? I remember Mitch having things on his phone, but I don't know if it was... What? Okay, put it in the chat if it was last year. Because I do remember Mitch having a folder on his phone with all of his secret business. So maybe they did do it last year. Oh, I forgot about Mitch. Have you seen those photos of Mitch and his brother? It's like, you know, the Booper version of yourself. Did you ever see those ads? There were ads where you would like run into the healthier version of yourself. That's what like Mitch and his brother is. Yeah, no, I don't think they did it with everyone, but I do remember Mitch having sus shit on his phone. Anyway, if you're ever bored, go to Mitch's Instagram, and there's a photo of him and his brother, and it's wild. It's wild genetics. They do my head in. Anyway, all right. Let's start off with the not really cheating scandal. Well, not just yet, but Daily Mail seems to think otherwise. So, starting with Jessie looking more unhinged than ever before, telling us a story. Little story time from Jessie the narcissist into the diary cam about how he wanted answers. So he wanted answers, and this is his story.
Holy shit. Big drama. I just lost my shit. I could not control my anger. Allow me to begin. We are a bunch of us to go out to a pub and to have some drinks.
What's up, Jesse?
So that's Adam
walks up to
talking.
Claire, and throughout the night, I'm noticing like the leaning in from Claire to Adam, touching of his arms. They left the table, the two of them, to go outside to be alone. Claire goes missing from the pub back to our hotel. Where the is she? She eventually walks in the door. She's got the phone on loudspeaker, and I heard this bellowing laugh, a typical Adam-like laugh.
Could have been
Who
me.
are you on the phone with? Claire.
Watch my rehashes.
Oh, sorry girls, and hangs up the phone straight away. This Adam dog. And I go and bang on his door, and I said, who the are you on the phone to? What's going on? Let's sit down, let's talk about it. No, show me your phone. Janelle, you're with a snake. That was the last thing I said before I walked away.
Okay, let's try and break this apart. So, firstly, I'm going to just start off by saying I don't know what happened. But what I would like is a little bit more hard evidence before you go knocking on someone's door, banging on their door, and then just demanding a phone off them. Like, there needs to be more to this story that must have been cut out, because Jessie, the way you acted was completely unhinged. You have made it very clear that Claire is a general annoyance to you. So even if she did, and a cheating scandal's no good, and it won't make Adam look good, but kind of like looking at him, don't we expect it? And knowing his past behaviour on shows, don't we expect it? And Claire's obviously, I guess she's just going, well, I'm going to have fun now. I just think, Jessie, if you wanted to redeem yourself, which I think this is what you're trying to do with, trying to bring her down and Adam down, I think you could have just let it go. Because do you really care? She's so loud, right? And annoying. Could you possibly care? Good stuff, Frank. Yeah, I don't know. Am I frozen? No, I'm fine. Ticks. 10s across the board from YouTube. So I'm very confused about this mystery cheating thing. But I do want to know some more stuff. Now, if something happened, which we'll get to the Daily Mail article in a second. It came out a couple of days ago, but I didn't want to bring it because I didn't want to spoil. I try not to spoil stuff before it happens. And Jesse's got issues. Maybe that's what he meant by DSB. Everyone in the chat, just quickly come on. Just quickly come on. Mafs is still on in Brisbane. Okay, right. Well, I'm talking about the start of the episode, so I'm not ruining anything for you yet. So, in this episode, he gets back with Claire, sits down, and he wants her to hear his side to justify why he acted like that. And she doesn't give a shit, and I get it. If she's done the dirty on him, it changes it a little bit, but nothing kind of defends the actions and the shit that you carried on with at all. Apparently the whole floor could hear you. So, and again, if you don't care about her, why would you get so mad about it. I just don't understand. Anyway, he really wants her to hear all these things that lead him to this event. Him bashing on the door, demanding someone's phone. And again, it's not your phone. Fuck off. But the Daily Mail has reported that producers placed an 8 p.m. curfew on the entire cast after a bride and groom publicly cheated on their partners on a boozy night out. So it was Claire and Jesse, and apparently Claire was caught kissing Adam in Sydney with the wild scene set to air this week, which we just saw. So this came out on the 6th. So, no, this came out just a couple of days ago. So he's partnered with Janelle, and apparently Jesse had a suspicion that Claire and Adam were secretly seeing each other and was fixated on trying to expose them. Yeah, I get it. You're trying to have the public care about you. But I don't think this is the way to go about it. It just makes you look unhinged. A little bit unhinged, great. A lot, no good. I just don't think you're going to get anything out of this. So apparently Jesse was humiliated. This is according to an insider, and who knows what's that, if that's true or not. Claire's behaviour, he was humiliated by Claire's behaviour and wanted to leave the experiment. There was nothing to it really. It was a drunken kiss, but Jesse was trying to turn it into something that it wasn't. I need receipts. I need evidence and I need receipts, or I need someone to own it. And also, who else saw it? Now, I did see in the chat, a Sweet Up Angel put that Lyndall saw something, and on the Commit Me couch on Sunday, we're going to find out exactly what that is. I feel like that's just a bit of promo magic, and she might be actually saying something worse about Jesse, but who knows? Who knows? All right, so it was a thin case, but there he is. That was Jesse's story time, and I hope you enjoyed it. Started off the episode very strong. We've got some new confessions test that was added. The phone swap task, which I'm just looking at the poll now, 75% saying that they love it, 25% no. Alyssa and Duncan came out unscathed. Although Brad, the man maid of honor, had been texting Alyssa about Duncan, and I feel like all we'd have to do is scroll up and it'd have a question from Brad going, "Get me a sneaky pic of Duncan in the bathroom." That's joking. That's illegal. Don't do that. People are on the Discord. Yeah, that seemed fine. Although he just showed a text from his mum and it was all blurred out again. Actually, my friend Haley made a really good point about those letters. Why do they blur all the text out? Let us read it. Let us read the confession. Or does it not? Will, if you haven't watched the episode, you don't have to watch the live. Go watch the episode first. The interesting thing I've came out of the Duncan and Alyssa thing, apart from me desperately trying to find out what's Duncan's secret. I really want to know. Apart from that, which I thought we might have found in his phone, but clearly not. So we'll just have to keep digging. She said she's in like with him. So if you could explain to me in the comments below what like means. Because I thought we exclusively used that in high school, not as an adult. So we're not doing like, are we? No. You're very kind, Will. All right, let's quickly talk about Adam and Janelle and their phone swap task. Now, my partner can grab my phone whenever he wants. He knows the passcode. My partner has told me his passcode, but it's got more than 4 digits and I'll never, ever be able to remember that. So let's hope he never gets amnesia, because I won't be able to get into that sucker. But go through it. Knock yourself out. People do get weird about phones. It is their private space. People also get weird about other people going in their cars. So I understand that people have feelings about their space. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're being dodgy, but for me, I'm like, go for it. What are you going to find? The only thing I do ask from my partner or family or friends when they, I'm maybe out at the pub and they grab my phone and everyone knows my passcode, is don't go into the Chrome tabs if it's near your birthday or Christmas, because I've opened up a bunch of things that could be potential gifts. That's it. That's the only thing that I don't want you to see. Other than that, go for it. All my DPs are in a private folder. When the task came up for Adam and Janelle, it was super susso the way that he reacted to it.
It's going to be a bit nuts, isn't it?
I think it'll be fine.
Mm.
I'm not going to go digging deep or anything like that. I'll probably have a quick 10-minute scroll. Like, I'm not fussed by this.
Feels a bit intrusive and stuff. Even then, I don't even want to see it. We're going well at the minute as well, so like I don't even want to cause any unnecessary friction with this. And I don't want to read into something. I don't feel the need to look down your phone. We don't need none of that shit in our relationship.
I really wanted to look at Adam's phone. I'm happy with that as well. Like, I trust you.
But I mean, you can have my phone, but I'm just letting you know, I will not look down your phone.
I trust you. Done.
Sweet.
Let's not do it.
I feel like this is one that we can kick to the curb.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't know we could do this with challenges, you know what I mean? Like the tasks, just kick them to the curb, especially with one as easy as just handing over your phone, Adam. I do understand that you might have been worried that Janelle might go straight for your banking app just to see how much you got in those savings. But it just felt very interesting to me when he said, you can go through my phone, but I won't go through your phone. Very clever. Very, very clever tactic. And also, Janelle, I think, said it in the show, it could have been a great way for you to find out exactly who Adam was calling and then just told Jesse. So it does seem a little bit, yeah, Janelle's brother. Yeah, you got Jordan going, what do you mean you didn't go through his phone? Anyway. All right, so generally, that's kind of like what the episode was about. I can't even talk about, before the big last bit, which we have to talk about, Disney Dad and Sex Melchine. Bronte and Harrison moved in together again. But after I heard all those voice memos of Bronte, I can't look at her the same. I don't know how you feel, sweet baby angel. I'm questioning everything. She did this weird laugh, and I can't believe anything she says anymore. Are there no black people in Australia? Oh, I've missed that. Wait. Are there no black people in Australia looking for a fake love fame? And here's my thought on that. Maybe people of colour, A, don't want to be tokenized on a show like this. B, maybe the producers and casting are racist, which in this day and age seems wild. So I'm going to hope that that's not true. But I just want to assume that people of colour are like, you know what? I'm too smart for this. So that's what I'm going to assume. The voice memos showed nothing. Here's what they showed to me. They showed to me that she was willing to fake it. You know what I mean? She was willing to just play a game with Harrison without really knowing anything. It just felt a bit fake. And she said she had never seen Harrison before, but there was a photo there. And he didn't look that different in the photo. That's why I can't really fully trust Bronte and her side of the story. I'm not saying that old mate Haz is a good guy. Do not get me wrong. All right, the big story from the night was, I will go to D. Oh, okay. I knew that this was going to come to a head eventually. The whole sex thing with Sex Melchine and Disney Dad. We always knew that it was going to come to a head. I didn't know it was going to come to a head quite like this.
I don't know if he came on here to find a friend or to have a wife and have an active sex life. I'm not too sure. I feel rejected.
Yeah.
And I feel judged.
Judged.
So, judged. I feel judged. I didn't sign up for just a roommate. If I'm not having sex with you, I don't feel like I get anything else from you. And it makes me not want to lie next to you. I'm scared that this is going to get very boring very quickly and we're going to be roommates in a matter of time. I'm not signing up for that, Josh. I'm just not.
I'm feeling pretty raw, to be honest.
Because you've
I
married
have to have a drink of water.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm absolutely out of my mind angry. I came here to meet someone. She did not come here to meet someone. She came here to just all the time. And it me off royally that she keeps on driving this narrative of like, hey, I'm this super conservative guy. No, I'm not. And when I'm in private, I will behave in a manner that is appropriate for a husband and wife. I came here to find love and have a normal relationship. If you want that to be something that is the defining personality trait of what you have,
well, it's just the top 5 that's important to me.
I'd argue, based on observation, it is your defining persona.
It is not my
tell me what your other personas are.
I'm just trying to work out ways so your cup's full, my cup's full. My cup feels a bit hurt and a bit empty.
I know what makes your cup full, but what makes my cup full?
That's right. I need to know.
But you have never showed any interest whatsoever in learning anything about me. What do I do for a job?
I don't know.
Got her!
Oh, my God. Do you know the reason why she doesn't know anything else about me? Because she's never asked. Unless I'm servicing her needs, there's no needs.
Let's take the sex out for a little while. Let's take it out. Let's just put the sex over here and let's get to know each other on another level.
I don't think that you can do that.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do. I said remove the sex from the situation and show me what Josh will bring for me without the sex. Let's see what that looks like.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Good chat. All right.
Good chat.
I will come and just tap you to say goodnight.
I'd prefer that you didn't. Thanks.
No touching. Wow, no touching. I will just keep my hands to myself. Okay.
I'd appreciate that.
2 good chats. You know what that means? It was not a good chat whatsoever. Listen, I think she's been done dirty in the edit a little bit. And the reason I say that is because, you know, when they showed the first impressions video and Cam and Lyndall got these, you know, glowing, oh, they're so beautiful, whatever. And Josh was saying nice things about Sex Mel Sheen. But then when her pieces to camera, you know, her first impressions, they were ones from a little bit later where she was talking about Thor and his hammer and getting absolutely, you know, sledged to death. But she did actually say nice things at the wedding. I do remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, sweet baby angels. It's been a long week. Oh, my brain is fried. I think she said nice things about him being warm and kind, and Mel needs Grindr, not Mafs. Well, I don't know if she needs Grindr. I've been on Grindr, and they're not generally looking for single mums, but, you know, it might have changed in a while. Yeah, so I think she did say that stuff. She absolutely said it. But what I'm saying is, I think they've been selective in just showing all the sex stuff. So it's too much. Like, even friends, my friend Haley messaged me and she said, can you get Mel to stop talking about sex? And I had to remind her, I don't run the show. But it's too much. If she said a healthy sex life one more time, I'd have to take another shot and I'd be dead. So definitely a drinking game should have been created at the start of this, and we'd all be wasted the entire season for her talking about her sex life. Hang on, Mel wants Magic Mike. Josh wants Disney Princess. Oh, you appreciate me. That's sweet. I haven't done anything. Oh, Nikki.
Super chat.
I agree. Nikki said, imagine if that was a man saying that. Yeah, if there was a man going, I just want sex, then it's gross. I think there was a guy who said he just wants sex. Remind me. I delete so many of these toxic men out of my mind, but remind me which guy did bang on about the sex all the time. So they're the key takeaways from the show. I cannot wait for the Commit Me couch so we can sit down, and I'm hoping that it's true from the Daily Mail, the Texan. Well, he wanted a lot of sex, and he also wanted... Was he into pegging or not into pegging? Or did I just say he was into pegging and we ran with that as truth? It's hard to keep up. Yeah, he wanted a lot of sex, but he also wasn't good with the sex that Holly was putting out. She didn't manifest it right. There's something that came out in the last 24 hours that I obviously had to click on. It was very clickbaity of a headline, and I was absolutely sold. Mafs couple Ollie and Tani realise that they're related in a shocking twist. The couple found out at their wedding reception when guests from each side recognised each other. Oh no, Mafs. Tani's sister's husband is Ollie's second cousin, an insider revealed. Although they're not blood related or anything, that they are technically distant relatives in a weird way. A lot of the cast would joke about it. The revolution The revelation, I'm guessing, hasn't made its way into the TV screen yet, with sources at Channel 9 saying that it might not be brought up in the show because they don't want it to be spun into some sort of incest thing. Ari, have you come to visit? You want to say hi to everybody? Thank you. Did you hear me laughing? Oh, look at your sweet eyes. You're having a sleep. You got gunk in your eyes again. You're having a cry. You're crying downstairs. Was dinner that enjoyable? All right, say hi to everybody. And then we got cousins make it hotter in the USA. Oh, Gregory, that's the sickest thing. Anyway, off you go. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming to say hi. That'll definitely get the donations to come through. All right, you go chill, Bubby. When I'm done here, we'll go and I'll throw that ugly, disgusting toy for you. There's Ari for you, everybody. Yeah. Oh, don't clap. He'll come back. Anyway, so I guess they're not related by blood. So that's all we need to know for right now, although it's just not something that you want in your life. I don't know. I don't want that at all. Yes, again, Lauren, don't talk him up too much, all right? Who's toxic? Ari. She's a he. And which one's toxic? Thank you so much.
Super chat.
For another super chat, I really do appreciate it. There is a link in the top of the chat to donate. All right, quickly, let's get to this video from Shannon because I just need to play it. This is Shannon, who obviously, I don't know if someone was holding this video and the Daily Mail was just waiting for the right time for him to seem like a bad guy on the show for them to drop it, but here it is.
It's right there. That's what will make you number one and keep you number one. See that sexy little bitty on the treadmill and you iron her off? No. Her, by the way. You are not in here for that. Go to a bar. Leave her alone. You're in here for yourself. You pay your dues. That's how you got to be, and that's a winner. She'll come along in the wrong term if she really wants you.
The long term or the wrong term? It's short. It's not sweet. I don't know what to make of that video, sweet baby angel. So that's Shannon, who is a PT, and he's spitting at a gym, and he's telling you that you've got to work hard, which I kind of get it. It's an aggressive approach for a PT, and I've got PTSD from it. And then he's talking about looking at a woman and don't look at her, which is good advice. Don't look at the woman in the gym. That's not nice. It's gross. So that's good. But then he kind of says she'll come to you if she wants, which I guess is good advice. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I love how many of your comments get blocked, and obviously I can see them with all the swears in them. Anyway, so Shannon clearly has a lot more. I don't know, Shamanka. I don't know how to explain that to you. Shannon definitely has a lot. The pre-workout kicked in. A lot of stuff going on, and I don't know if we really need to dig down on that. I am mad that Caitlin seemingly is letting it go for now, but that's just the edit. So I'm sure we'll address this stuff on the couch. Yeah, some of these men might make me straight. And that would be a real feat. Speaking of men who really make me flaccid, so you know Harrison, and I don't want to keep going over and over again of this original thing of him being with a girl from The Bachelor called Abby and then going into the experiment with some sort of promise to her that... Anyway, she's spoken out finally, and we always knew that she would because if you're going on shows like this, it's either for real, genuine reasons or fame whore. So I guess she's going to capitalize on it. So let's look at the stories on the Q&A, little Ask Me Anything that she was doing. Is Harrison a narcissist as he's being portrayed? And she writes, what you see is what you get. So I guess that's the first one for you. And then, ask me a question. Has Bronte ever reached out to you? She has. Oh, coy. No other information there. We go on. Ask me anything. Was anything true about what Harrison said? Abby replies, his story is constantly changing. What do you think? Get mad, Daddy. I lean in closer to the microphone. And then also, is there something going on with you and Harrison Mafs? Harrison Mafs. Just got to be specific. Not after all the lies he has told. So she's being real coy, and I guess you can make of that what you will. I'm assuming that there's more to the story that will eventually come out. And I'm hoping it's before the reunion. I'm really real time. Oh, you mean without the daylights? What? Real time? I'm so confused. Yeah, anyway, so I think that's all the news. All right, I've covered all the news for you. And quickly, before we get to the Memo Me's, I have to thank the new Patreon Sweet Baby Angels who have signed up to join me on Patreon. I really do appreciate it. Aussie Alaskan. Yeah, Aussie Alaskan has joined. Mara W., also Ann D. and Colleen D. Thank you so much. You can sign up, get ad-free rehashes and all the other videos that I do. And I even, as of tonight, am putting up the lives, the recorded version of it. I'm going to put that up on Patreon too, so you guys don't have to sit through the ads. Because every now and then YouTube puts an ad in. It makes people very mad. Before we go, it's time
Memo me!
to Memo Me!
Memo me!
Yeah! All right, we've got a lot of memos, and let's start with... Oh, it's not got your name on it. That's weird. Let's start with Annette. Annette might have wanted to stay anonymous, but it's too late now, Annette.
Hey, Daddy. Sweet baby angel Aussie Annette here. I just wanted to deliver a letter for Melissa.
Okay.
It goes, Dear Melissa, we get it. You want sex all the time. But do you know what's better than sex? Fried chicken. Hot, crispy fried chicken provided by somebody else.
Right.
Love, a married person. Also, have you noticed the nips in the mane of Jesse's chest lion?
No.
Once you see them, you can't unsee them. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. All right. Love you. Bye.
The nips in the chest lion. Oh, well, now I have to dig around for that, don't I? Stand by, sweet baby angel. The nips. This is my job. Okay, I'll find it. All right. Did we see his nips in the opening bit? I'm assuming yes. So let me go and put this here and see if we can find Jesse's nips.
Holy shit. Big.
No. Okay, let me find it. Can we see his nips? Show me nips. Show me nips. Where are the nips? No. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, no, I can't find nips. Where's this? There's got to be more vision. How much footage do I need of Jesse to figure out what's going on with his nips? All right, this one might do it, guys. I'll try one more, and we'll try this one.
Feeling.
No, turn the audio off. Nips, 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 nips. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna have to look closer, guys. I'm gonna have to look closer to figure out the nips. Okay? I'm really sorry that I haven't done more work on finding the nips. This is Daddy looking for Jesse's nipples here. Oh, episode 7. All right, Annette. I was looking through episode 8. What a problem. Okay, more Memo Me's. All right.
Memo me! Memo
and Ari had been laughing about the nips, so he thought he would come back and help. But actually what Ari does is never really helps with anything. When you find it, you want to see it. Okay, Jody. All right, I'll get right onto it. I knew that you guys were nip curious. All right, next Memo Me. Now, this one, I have to warn you, is from Jen Mojo, and I think it's a bit of a skip.
There you are, SBA. And here I am,
Yeah.
Jan from Paris. I know it's only been 3 or 4 days, but I can see myself falling in love with you.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, I know. You're into men and all that, and
all
happily married. But
Stop it. Shut up.
But I did.
You didn't.
Do you have anything else to say about that?
Yes. No, you definitely don't need to ever brush or wash your hair.
Okay, not the reaction I expected, but I guess what you're saying is I just should stick to the old regular memo me, so that's what I do. Bye.
Memo me! Memo me!
Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much. It was very unhinged, and I was thoroughly here for every second of it. Thank you so much for your memo me, Jen. Who else has sent through some memo messages? Deb, obviously coming through the goods once again.
Hi Wilko, it's Deb.
Hey,
so
Deb.
Tonight's episode, it was a little bit boring actually.
Yeah.
I mean, the last part with Melissa and Josh having a massive fight. I do think that she's all about sex and pretty much nothing else. So I can see the frustration there of, she can't even explain or even say what his actual job title is, which is a bit scary. Guess maybe we'll never know, or we'll eventually figure out if anything happened between Claire and Adam.
We'll find out for sure.
Yeah, hopefully the thing. I do think Shannon probably should have been pulled from the series and given counselling by actual professionals to help him deal with the leftover mental issues from that toxic relationship. Bye.
Memo me! Memo me!
Sandy, don't make excuses. It won't let you like this video. You know what? I've always thought that YouTube was against me, so... yeah, unhinged. That's us, that's me, that's you. We're just not on the same level as a Mafs contestant. Sorry, not contestant. What do they say? Participant. So they're not a contestant because they don't win anything. And not even love at the end of it. All right, I think that is all the memo me's. I'm going to dig around and find the nip from Jesse, and I'll have that for you on Sunday. And we can just see the nips in the lion's mane. And you know what? I never thought I'd say that sentence, but here we are. Is that it? Thank you so much. Oh, there's a lot of people. Someone needs to join Sex Addicts Anonymous support group. We're talking about me. Yes, I'm definitely going to go wash my hair. As you can see, it is disgusting and out of control. Also on Sunday, it will finally be finished, the Icky song. I can play the song for you now if you want it, but there's just no video to it. So if you desperately want it, I could play it, but also, I don't want to you might want to experience all at once. Is that what you want? Right. Dig around and find the nip. Compare whose nips? Wait. Oh, you just want to hear the whole song now? Okay. Well, we'll play it instead of But You Left. How about that? We'll make a deal. We'll play it instead of But You Left. I don't know how I'm going to do all of this because it's certainly not prepared. So, good. Yeah, great. All right. So if I do this and I press, well, I'll say, But You Left, and you can hit the like button, and I'm hoping this is just going to play. Okay, it's going to play. I'll see you next time. Yeah, let's hope this works too. Oh, this is Icky, the song I wrote for Jesse. All right, okay, bye.
It's hard on this search for love to find the one who fits the glove. Looking high, low, country, city, it can't because I'm just too picky. I see the one, she's standing there. I feel the spark, electric air. Oh no, what's that she said?
It's your birthday.
Icky, why'd you speak? You were just so pretty. I don't know why you asked me that. Not falling for the astrology trap. Drop that toaster into my bath before I hear blah blah stars. Time to give you the slippy, cause you triggered another icky. If I'm gonna be with you, there's some things you should know. I've got a big list. Every time I keep on looking, I I never give up. What do you mean my hair needs a brush? The man is speaking, shush it love. Have your lips had a little plump up?
What's wrong with that?
It's an ick.
What about the gym?
Ick.
What, social media? Honey.
It's also icky. If I'm gonna be with you, there's some things you should know. I've got a big list and a tiny list. I know that I have some flaws, but I expect you to be free from all. Perfection in every sense of the word, even though my demands are utterly absurd.
It's worth it though, I'm such a catch. I'm sure the experts will find my match. Oh, what did she say she's in a Cats? The animal or musical?
Ick, another icky. Musicals are just for sissies. Can't you see I'm super mask? I've got dark hair and a bunch of tats. Ick, this is tricky, cause you're hot but full of ickies.
I know what I've gotta do.
Make you flippy.
Icky. You're the one who needs a fixie. Enjoy your life all on your own. I'll find a man who's fully grown. Drop that turd into the bin before you light the gas again. Time to give you the slippy because you are the biggest icky.
Thanks, sweet baby angel.